Hi everyone on Saturday. I think it's still morning, not yet lunchtime. I just thought I'd check in, and since I did the talk on Tuesday night to see if any of you had rethought about setting lasting new habits and if you'd introduced any new habits and how things were going. And I just wanted to just have a little bit of an update on a couple of things that I talked about, just to help to refocus and reaffirm some of the things that I was saying about it. So are you focusing on doing just one thing? I think that's really important to get things started, not trying to overdo things, focusing on one thing that's achievable, that motivates you, that's convenient, it's easy, that fits in with your lifestyle, because as I said, if you start on something like that, it's more likely that you can stick with it. So that's really, really important. So start with one thing, don't try and do too many things, and give it your focus and attention. Just keep thinking about it on a daily basis, how you're going to implement this new habit, how you're going to make it easier to fit this into your lifestyle. As I said, it's about repetition, repeat, repeat, repeat. We need to keep doing things several times, because if we keep doing it several times, as I said, I think about tasting food 10 times. I believe it can take up to 60 days to really set a new habit, but I don't think that's the same for everything. Some things are going to be harder than other things to really make it a firm, lasting habit. Don't beat yourself up if you don't stick with this habit on any particular day. It's the weekend now, and for some of you, whatever the habit may be, it's either going to be easier at the weekend or it's going to be harder at the weekend, depending on what it is you've chosen to do. If it's something to do with exercise, it might be easier because there's more time. If it's to do with diet, then maybe it could be harder because you tend to think of weekends as being more treat times to do. So don't beat yourself up if you can't stick with it. Just come back to it again on Monday, pick up from where you left off, because that's how we do things. We don't just give up and think it's not achievable. It is achievable. It is possible. And a new tip, something I was thinking about, because it's something that I do and it made me think about this, is adding your new habit onto an existing habit. So think about whatever you're doing. Is it possible to add this onto an existing habit? Because if it's part of an existing habit, then it becomes more achievable to create this new habit. Let me just explain. Many years ago, in my early 20s, I started running and then had to give it up. I had terrible trouble with my knee. And I tried to go back to it on several occasions, and then I just tried doing some different things. I even saw a consultant. And I was given some exercises, but I just didn't stick with them. And I just decided that running wasn't for me. Well, go on 20 odd years or more, then I saw a physiotherapist who was recommended to me in Swindon, who gave me some exercises to do. And the way that I decided I could keep doing these exercises was to do them at the same time that I brush my teeth. I have an electric toothbrush, so every morning it takes me 2 minutes in the morning and 2 minutes in the night. And these silly leg exercises that I have to do, single leg squats and swinging my legs, you need a bit of space. But however, I can do these at the same time as I'm cleaning my teeth. And therefore I created this habit. And it's very rare. I have to be exceptionally tired when can't even be bothered to use my electric toothbrush at night. But cleaning my teeth with an electric toothbrush is a habit because I think it's important. And therefore doing the leg exercises is part and parcel of cleaning my teeth. And as a result of doing this on a daily basis, morning and night, at least 5 times a week, if not 6, maybe 7 times a week, it has enabled me to correct whatever was wrong structurally or whatever, or strengthening muscles and things in my leg or both legs. That has enabled me to run, and I can now do a 6-mile run, and I don't overdo it because I think it's not possible for me to run particularly long distances. But I put in place my new habit that I wanted to embed, which were the leg exercises, with an existing habit. So just think about an existing habit, whether it is cooking your evening meal and therefore you can, at the same time as doing that, automatically prep your lunch that you want to have the next day at work. That might be something as a way of embedding and enforcing a new habit. So it's just something new to think about. Hope you have a great weekend. I will be doing my Facebook Live Tuesday at 6 p.m. and I'm still deciding what I'm going to talk about. I will post about it beforehand so you know what that's going to be. So have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.